Two breaking updates just shook up the Steelers locker room and left fans buzzing. The first involves a name many had already written off, but he might be stepping right back into the mix for the team's future under center. The second is about a rookie who seemed to be fading fast, but is now quietly climbing back into the picture. Both stories speak directly to what Steelers fans crave the most: fresh talent and a glimpse of what's to come. And judging by the vibe inside the building, something big could be brewing sooner than expected. Let's kick things off with the buzz surrounding Will Howard. All right, Steelers Nation, buckle up. There's some buzz brewing around rookie QB Will Howard, and it's not just locker room fluff. The kid's been on ice since a training camp hand injury landed him on injured reserve. But now that he's officially eligible to return, Pittsburgh's coaching staff is sending out all the right vibes. Quarterbacks coach Tom Arth is practically glowing with praise, saying Howard's tackled rehab like a pro and is in the best shape he's been since stepping into the building. That's no small thing, especially for a sixth-rounder who's been flying under the radar. Let's not forget, this dude won a national title with Ohio State and was turning heads all summer before bad luck hit. Now let's zoom out for a second. Ever since Big Ben rode off into the sunset, the Steelers' QB situation has been a revolving door. Right now, it's Aaron Rodgers taking snaps. And yeah, he's still got it. But everyone knows this is likely his last dance. That means 2026 could have the Steelers right back in the who's our quarterback conversation. Fans were begging for a big-name QB in the 2025 draft. Jackson Dart was sitting there in the first round, but the Steelers waited. They took Howard in the sixth, and that move could end up aging like fine wine, or just collecting dust. Either way, it's about to get interesting, because with the bye week in the rearview mirror, Howard could hit the practice field again soon. And here's the kicker. Skylar Thompson is also on IR, so Howard might beat him back and slide into that QB3 spot on game days. That might not sound like much, but it's a step. He won't be running with the ones or twos just yet, but running scout team reps will give him a taste of NFL speed and a chance to prove he belongs. For now, it's all about development. Look, the odds of Howard actually seeing game action this season? Slim. But fans saw enough during camp to keep the hope alive. He's still very much a project, but if he shines in practice, the front office might just take a longer look heading into the post-Rodgers era. Could Will Howard be the future under center for Pittsburgh? It's way too early to tell, but he's about to get another shot at making a name for himself. And in a city that loves a good underdog story, that's more than enough to get the terrible towels waving. And if you thought that was something, wait until you hear what just came out about Caleb Johnson. A comeback might be closer than anyone expected. All right, Steelers fans, let's talk about the rookie who's quietly starting to turn some heads again, Caleb Johnson. After a rough start to his NFL career that had some folks questioning if the third-round pick was already slipping down the depth chart, Johnson finally gave us a glimpse of what he's capable of in Week 4 against the Vikings in Dublin. With Jaylen Warren sidelined, all eyes were on the revamped backfield, and man, Kenneth Gainwell made the most of the spotlight. He absolutely cooked, racking up 99 yards and 2 scores on 19 carries. That performance gave the Steelers offense some much-needed juice, and for the first time in what felt like forever, the ground game looked like a legit weapon. But let's not sleep on Johnson. He didn't light up the stat sheet. 6 carries for 22 yards doesn't exactly scream breakout, but he showed growth. And more importantly, he showed resilience. After that brutal mistake in Week 2, the kind that can bury a rookie's confidence, Johnson stayed locked in. According to running backs coach Eddie Faulkner, that final drive in Week 4 was a turning point. You could almost see the weight come off his shoulders as he ran with a little more pop, a little more confidence. Faulkner had some encouraging words too. He basically said Johnson's grinding behind the scenes, doing all the right things, and the staff still believes in him big time. That means something, especially with Warren coming back soon and Gainwell looking like he's ready for a bigger role. Johnson won't be getting starter reps anytime soon, but the door's not closed. In fact, it might just be cracking back open. If you're a Steelers fan, that's exactly what you want to hear. Pittsburgh didn't draft this kid just to keep him in bubble wrap. He's raw, yeah, but the talent's there. And if he keeps stacking positive plays, even in small doses, he's got a real shot to earn meaningful touches as the season rolls on. Howard's still a project, but he's starting to look like more than just a 6th-round flyer. And Johnson? Quietly earning his shot. If you love Steelers updates like this, hit subscribe so you don't miss a thing.